Hi, this is Leonora. Today I want to talk to you about entities. It's actually a rather vast and large topic, but I want to give you a snippet, let's say, or some general idea about, firstly, how to recognize that you might have an entity, which is actually more common than people realize. And secondly, about the quick fix, which isn't a complete fix, and the work that's required to clear entities in a more permanent way. So, one of the easiest ways to notice if you have entities is just to notice if you don't feel yourself. So when we're disconnected, we're not even aware whether we're ourself or not. So the first step is always to connect and just notice if you feel yourself or if something that doesn't feel quite right is present in your field. So, there are different grades of having entities. I can have, for example, entities that really don't inhibit my ability to function well, or I perceive that they don't inhibit my ability to function well, but I'm still not able to be my fullest expression as a result. Or I might be like super schizophrenic and have, voices in my head that really do inhibit my ability to function at all. So, I kind of say that entities are more common than people understand. And there's a grade of how they affect you and how serious it is, and whether you can function or not function is based on where you sit on that scale. So what can we do when we feel that we may have entities? And you can do this first step, whether you think you have them or not. So the first step is really to get a contrast of what is really you and what is not you. And that, in my way, or the way that I like to work with others, is really to bring in the vibration, the unique vibration of me as a soul. And this is achieved through the heart connection. So there's various other videos on my channel that have guided meditations for connecting with your heart. But simply, it's to move your awareness to the very center of your chest and feel yourself landing here in this space. Feel the connection of the hand, the breath, and the heart space. And as you feel that connection, say to yourself with absolute sincerity, I just want to feel me. I want to feel the truest, realest me. And your system will respond. Your sincerity and trust in the process is paramount. Your system will respond to your request and show you who you are, your light, your lightness of being emanates from that soul, the monad. So what you want to do is let that vibration radiate throughout your system, which is a field of awareness, different size depending upon you and your day. And just let that radiance that comes from your heart radiate out and fill you up with who you are. So this is a step. It can be used for soul retrieval. It can be used for clearing entities. And it can also become your daily practice, which is what I highly recommend. We are here to be ourselves. We are here to learn to bring this light back into the body, back to earth. This is the creation of what I like to call Homo luminous. It's a process. So once you've done that, you now know who you are, and you have a contrast to who you're not. We're often not connected, so we're blind to what's operating us. We're blind to truth because we're disconnected, and we're disconnected because something happened in our past, in our ancestral past, something's happened in our system and what's creating and shaping us right now that has overwhelmed our system, and we are then, habitually disconnected. So when you're traumatized and overwhelmed, there's a disconnect and there's a separation from yourself. And when you are separate from yourself, then you are not able to protect yourself. You are not here for yourself. What's here instead inside you is a traumatic vibration, or a vibration that has a resonance. And if you're disconnected from that and it's a negative vibration, you're a magnet for entities. And if you're not there to protect yourself, they can inhabit you. So an entity is a structure, a form, or an energy that doesn't have its own body. It can even be a mental concept. It can be an ancestral piece. It can be all sorts of different things beyond what I'm going to share about today. But the basic formula of clearing them and becoming yourself is the first step, which I've spoken about. But the second step is a requirement to heal the original imprint that traumatized you, so that you can clear that vibration, which you are likely unconscious of because you're disconnected. So you can clear that vibration, resolve it, metabolize it, digest it, remove it from your field, and then in its place, put your soul vibe, put you, and stay connected and grounded into you. So when you're doing that, you don't need anything else. That is the protection. The true protection is just to be yourself. That is where protection comes from. It is not external. So we feel safe when we're connected to ourselves. We feel safe when we're in touch with ourselves, because we already are. The love that we're looking for is already here. And it's really love, which is connection, which provides the alchemy that it naturally occurs through connection. Once you're in yourself and you're your vibe, that's a high vibe, this stuff just doesn't attach to you. I know who I am is the result, and I can shine my light into the world. So this is my short piece on entities. If you want to find out more, be in touch or leave me a question or write some comments. Thanks for being here with me today. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.